Welcome back, and you are still watching the Breakfast Show. And in this segment of our program, we will talk about enjoy your winter in Egypt with our guest, Dr. Madiha, Ramadan tourism expert. So, Dr. Madiha, as we were just talking about the performance of the tourism industry in light of coronavirus pandemic, so please, can you elaborate on this?
Yeah. Firstly, we can talk about in general the benefits of tourism.
Yes.
That can view it in two perspectives: benefits to destination and benefits to tourists.
Yes.
When we talk the benefits to tourists, the tourist has a new experience, new ways of life, new culture from the destination or from his journey in the destination. Yes. And when we talk the benefits to the destination, there are many impacts of tourism, such as social, cultural, economic, all of this. When we talk the corona pandemic, all over the world, the tourism is suffering all over the world. It's very clear from the decline in tourist numbers and revenue.
Yes. Yep. Still, we can see that the Ministry of Tourism is trying to face the impact of the pandemic by taking many steps, and many initiatives are being launched now. So how do you evaluate the Ministry of Tourism efforts to fight the impact of coronavirus?
Yeah. The first, we should focus on following preventive measuring.
Yes.
And hygiene safety, and promoting domestic tourism.
So now our target is to promote for domestic tourism.
Domestic tourism, yes. And in Egypt is considered first the one of the most successful countries that dealt with corona pandemic. In domestic tourism, there are many benefits. When we talk about domestic tourism, there are many impacts of it: social, economic, cultural. And governments use it as a tool to reduce local poverty, generate employment, economic growth, upgrade infrastructures.
So how can we avoid the negative impact of coronavirus on tourism sector?
The first one is to follow hygiene, safety, and preventive measures yes. Very well.
And in your opinion, what is the importance of domestic tourism in general to the tourism sector? And what are its revenues? Can we count on domestic tourism revenues in the coming period?
Yes.
To save the industry?
Yes. All governments use it as a tool to generate employment, to upgrade infrastructures, to growth in the economics.
Yes. And what are the efforts done by the Ministry of Tourism to promote for domestic tourism in Egypt and to attract Egyptians to go and visit their country?
There are many efforts has been done to revive tourism industry and to promote domestic tourism in Egypt.
Yes.
Like Ministry of Tourism with the civil aviation and the Chamber Hotel Association. Yes. All cooperating together to promote tourism with the new initiative, Enjoy Your Winter in Egypt.
Yes. So can you tell us more about this initiative, Enjoy Your Winter in Egypt, and its main aims?
Yes. This initiative gives us more or a chance for all Egyptians to visit and travel to touristic cities like Hurghada, Sharm el-Sheikh, Safaga, Luxor, Aswan, and so on. The Ministry of Civil has approved a discount in air tickets, and Ministry of Tourism also have approved discounting in archaeological sites entry tickets. Chamber of Hotels participating with major or virus hotels to reduce their rates.
So the hotels are offering to reduce the rates for Egyptians, and also we can see that we have 50% discounts for visiting museums and tickets
Yes.
these days in Egypt, right?
Yes.
So also we have offers, I'm talking about that to tell our audience that there are also discounts on tickets to visit cities in Egypt, right?
Yes, discount by 50%.
50%.
Yes.
And for how long will this last?
From 15 January to 28 February.
Okay.
This initiative will start from 15 January to 28 February.
So is there any plan for the summer season that the ministry is now preparing for Egyptians and for visitors?
Yes, ministry will plan more initiatives and
For the summer.
in the summer. Yes.
Also, what are some of the new archaeological restoration projects that have been implemented and may have a positive impact on tourism, as we can see now that there are many archaeological discoveries in different places in Egypt, as in Saqqara, Necropolis, many other areas. Also, we have development in Al-Ahram, in the Pyramids Plateau.
Pyramids area.
Yes, in the Pyramids Plateau. So many projects are now being implemented by the government to attract tourists after the end of coronavirus, and they are getting prepared for these days. So can you shed light on these projects?
Yes, there are many projects, ministry, like our invitation for bloggers. The ministry nowadays invite bloggers from United Kingdom, that is Ukrainians, to publish in your channels about the marvelous
Promoting for Egypt in,
yes,
in foreign channels.
channels.
Yes.
Yes, and publish the beautiful of Egypt, marvelous the areas they visit. They visited Saqqara area, they visited the Pyramids area, and they are enjoyed for it.
Yes. And in your opinion, what are the challenges that still face the tourism industry in the coming period?
Corona pandemic
The first challenge,
still affects nowadays, but all efforts well done. There are marketing in all the countries now.
So also, if we talk about targeting new destinations and targeting new tourists to come and visit Egypt and opening new markets, how can we do this in the coming period?
Yes, this will happen when we end from Corona pandemic.
Yes. So there is no plan in order to be ready when Corona.
There are
plans.
Oh yes. There are plans
to open new markets for tourism in Egypt.
Yes.
Also, Dr. Madiha, if we talk about this initiative and to what extent it can help in reviving the industry in Egypt, the initiative of winter.
This initiative is a great chance to all families and young adults to visit and enjoy the warm weather in Egypt, and enjoy the cultural sites with maintaining a social distance and hygiene safety.
And what are the new tourist sites that have been established and they can also affect the tourism, like the Grand Egyptian Museum and Civilization Museum in Fustat, and also the Grand Egyptian Museum is also to be expected to be integrated very soon. Do you expect this will impact the industry in Egypt?
That, the Ministry of Tourism will done discounts all the museums like this, and to encourage to try to encourage domestic tourism in Egypt. This will help to return or revive tourism industry.
Yes. Finally, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Madiha Ramadan, tourism expert. Thank you for being with us today. And dear viewers, now we'll go to visit one of the tourism destinations here in Egypt, which is Nile Museum in Aswan. So let's go and tour this interesting place.